Use the code CHICKEN in the shop.
Hey guys, the Chicken is here. We are back today with another Boom Beach video. In today's video, guys, if you missed the live stream yesterday over on the channel, it's just called Chicken Gaming. That's where I do all the live streams. We made rank 22, and it was not easy. It was up, down, it was all around, but we were able to get the job done. And the key was the shock launchers. That's what brought us forward. We still don't have critter launchers, but what we've done is we have now unlocked shock mines, which I'm gonna move. I'm going to try to move over so it's more hidden. There we go. So we have shock mines on this base. It doesn't look like we do. And I would definitely recommend you guys copy this one if you're, within the same similar range. So what we changed in terms of tech was I maxed out Kevon. I think that helped a little bit because he loves to die. Loves to run into boom mines. I'll show you a crazy hit in a second. But so our next push point is going to be the building health. We kind of just want to wait until we get to that. I don't think shock mines are going to get us 23 by themselves, but yeah. So building health in a couple chests, that's going to be good. And then from there, we need to probably go back and get the critter launchers before going to 7, I would say. So it's funny, I faced a lot of crazy different bases. One guy was 70 Rs and he heavy chopper rushed me, wrecked him. It wasn't even close. He fizzled hard. I don't know if I assume he had heavies, but so I don't know if heavy chopper rush is going to be that good this season, or at least early on anyways, because it's we get a lot of defense before that. So there's that. And what else do we need to do here? I think basically just add the critter launchers and then just keep pushing forward. So we'll go over the attack. Shout out to Derek's place. He was a rank 24, so we got 18 stars for this, which moved us into rank 22. Which should help us out moving forward. So this is not the attack, but I'll show you this one quick. I knew he was using Seekers, so we decided to basically just go for it and just gas it, and we used Brick with battle orders, 2-6 heavy bombardiers, and then just absolutely went as fast as we possibly could, and it ended up working out pretty well. Okay, so that was the hit, but I'll show you the hits that we're normally running. So 216, this is more... Yeah, this is more reasonable. So, for the most part, I was still using 2 heavies and 6 bombardiers. Sometimes I would use 4-4 heavies and bombardiers. Like on this base, we went 4-4. It just depends. So, the dirtier the base, then we can go 4-4. If they don't have boom cannons, or if they're a 60R Seeker guy, or 70R, whatever, then we can go back to 2-6 and just really gas it. But what really helped me with this bomber hit... and shout out to OpDestroy, he was on call the whole time, helped me through with the hits. The biggest thing was arting out the critter launchers, because that's what was really slowing me up. And it was too much GB to shock all of them at the same time. And, it was nice to take out the Sky Shield now and then, but for the most part, it made a lot more sense to... it helped us get through the base faster to art out the critter launchers. So, yeah. So that's where we're at for right now, guys. And we showed you the hit, showed you the base. Let's just get into it. On the global, we're finally at the point now where we can start to look at the leaderboards again. We're back up to 226, so we're coming into place at the end of the season. That's what we needed. It's been a tough season. It's been a very tough season, but things are kind of coming to fruition now. We're kind of, getting to where we've been working towards kind of all season long. So, yeah. And I think it's only going to get better because it's going to be the same kind of meta, the same style, where people are getting away from rocket choppers, switching more so to bombardiers. Seekers are still going to be a thing, but as we get more defensive, the bombers will be that much more important. So let's see. All right, we're going against 22. This guy's he doesn't have the building health. So if they have the building health after 6, that means it'd be at 100%. So this one we're going to go 4-4. This guy has the exact same tech that I do, pretty much. So this is going to be an even matchup. But since he doesn't have the oh my god, I did not realize I didn't change Brick to Kevon. Okay, so we're going to lose this one, but I'm going to show you how we would do it anyways. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, that's if he has building health. Okay, I'm messing up everything already. And then we would go... So we would have won this, I think. We would have had a very good chance at it, if nothing else. I just totally shot myself in the foot. I made 2 major mistakes by not bringing Kevon and by throwing an extra artillery, just to make sure it'd be an even harder uphill climb into that critter launcher. But that's the idea of the hit. I mean, we'll try to use a battle orders. Why not? We've got it loaded up, so. But yeah, not really what we want to be doing. Let's save GB for shocks. This blaster's going to come online in a second. I cannot believe that we started this attack without Kavan. We'll do one more. After this, a real attack. I don't know what that was. I'm just going to force close because that is just complete, utter nonsense. Not what we want to be doing. It's because every attack, I was never switching heroes, so I think that kind of threw me off. But yeah, that's too bad. That's too bad. Ganja farmer. Okay, so let's watch another hit. 142, 216. He fizzled. 216. We already showed you that one. So I mean, sometimes the slower hits were fine. Like I said, our base it's not necessarily like a fizzle base, but it's definitely slowing them down on time. So this was kind of the hit I would have done, with Kavan. And this guy didn't have critter launchers, so that worked out really well. Also, if you're running Kavan, I think getting rifles, fairly soon is going to help us out a lot. Because then we could probably switch to using 3.5 heavies instead of 4.4. It's just tough to stay alive, and you can't really use Kavan until you take down, or until you lose 6 heavies, right? We were talking about that in yesterday's video. Because when he brings back level 1 rifles, it doesn't really do anything. So, absolutely 100% just gave that hit away. Just gave it away. Take my stars, take my win streak, take everything. So that's frustrating, but it's alright. It's alright. We'll do the normal hit now. Man, we won 4 in a row to get to that point too. That would have been big. But the good news is that he fizzled on that shock mine, on those shock mine, after getting the shock mine. So, okay, good. This is the same kind of style of base. We have Kavan. We have 4.4 heavies. He does not have the building health, okay? So let's do the same thing, but not make any stupid mistakes. Okay, so we're going to go like this. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And we're going to wait to throw out Kavan. I'll show you guys after this hit if I remember what happens when you throw Kavan out too early or when you're not paying attention to where he goes. So if Kavan dies early on, the attack's pretty well done with, as we just kind of saw. So let's go another heavy over here. So we're not going to panic here. I am going to throw critters down because I want one of my bombers to connect with that engine on the left side. We can start using second wind over here. Okay, you see what I mean? I want that bomber to connect with that engine. Let's use Kavan again. Now we got a critter launcher and the shock blaster over on that side, so we got to be careful there. And we're going to save a shock for it, actually. I don't think that boom cannon's in range of that bomber. So we just got to get onto that sky shield. Do you see how much the critter launchers mess us up, though? We got some heavy coverage there. Come on, guys. You just got to move for me. Kavan's about to get popped, I think. Yep, we got one more second wind off. And we can finally shock that. We can throw some critters over here. This one's going to get dicey, too. I mean, we got enough second winds out of Kavan there that I think that's, pretty well all we can ask from him. But let's save up for another shock. And there's only going to be rockets and boom cannons left in range. So let's throw critters over here. I think we are going to fizzle on this one too, guys. But if we look at that last attack, he fizzled really hard. So maybe we can have a little bit of faith in the base. Get ourselves back to 22, potentially. He's got us down to 3. We're going for a percentage at this point. Let's see if it's gonna work. He's got us down to 2. I'm gonna go ahead and retreat. Let's see. Crazy Horse 69. Some interesting names. And he's got us. So, some underwhelming hits after a pretty exciting live stream, guys. But that's Warships, man. That's Warships. So, either way, there it is. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. As always, thank you so much for watching. That is going to wrap up the video today. Make sure to leave a like if you found it interesting, entertaining, or informative. Make sure Kavan stays alive out there, and we will see you guys in the next one. Chicken out, back.